leave you with this feature story where children living with disabilities, especially those who are mentally incapacitated, are often ostracized by the community. And the sad reality has been that such children are locked up by their parents and caregivers. In Nyeri County, those facing such challenges have found reprieve in a center that provides physiotherapy and orthopaedic therapy, daycare services so as to enable parents. Now, most of them single mothers go to fend for their children. Here now is KTN reporter Carol Nderi. She visited the Metropolitan Sanctuary Center in Nyeri County and brings us the story of a safe haven for children living with disabilities.
She has been through turbulent moments, and many are the times she felt as though she had hit rock bottom. We shall call her Nyambura, not her real name. 5 years ago, Nyambura was blessed with a baby girl. All seemed well initially, but when her child, now aged 5, did not achieve the usual milestones, she realized something was amiss. A doctor's diagnosis revealed that her little girl had a mental disability. She now brings her to the Metropolitan Sanctuary in Kamakwa, Nyeri, a safe haven for children with various disabilities. Here, they receive various forms of therapy, such as physiotherapy, and are attended to by professionals. Before she sought help for her daughter, life had become almost unbearable. Not only did she have to care for a child who could not function normally, but the one person whom she thought would be by her side through it all opted out. She tells me that her husband left her when he realized his daughter had a condition that needed intensive care.
Wakati aliniona nikiwa na mtoto atembei, haongei, yani mambo mingi aliona, amesaa tukataa, akatuambia twende zetu, hatunjui.
We are informed that many mothers here are single mothers. Most of their spouses left upon realizing their children's disability.
Mama wengine wengi wale tunafanya nao hapa ni single mothers ambao wamefukuzwa na mabwana zao juu ya hao watoto. Mtu anafukuzwa na huyo mtoto anaambiwa huyu hatumjui, hii ulemavu ni ya kwenu. Anafukuzwa na huyo mtoto.
Most of these disabilities normally happen at birth, and most women blame themselves and are also blamed by their families, their husbands.
The Metropolitan Sanctuary caters to children living with disabilities. Its 3 main operations have provided a solution to mothers in Nyeri with children who are living with disabilities. The setup of the sanctuary has seen cases of mentally challenged children being locked up in houses go down. There is a unit that offers physiotherapy and orthopedic therapy. Here the children are attended to for free. The therapists assist them to acquire normal functions such as walking on their own or with little assistance, taking themselves to the toilet, feeding themselves, acquiring speech and such like skills.
Like from how you interact with them?
No, from my interaction with them, children, whether they are disabled or they don't have any disabilities, they are children, and they will always be the best thing that is ever there. Most of them will lack speech, but they're able even to achieve the speech and will tell you something they want. Even just going to the toilet, most of them will be able to go to the toilet. There is also a daycare here. The reality has been, and still is, that several children with disabilities are locked up in their homes as their parents go out to eke a living. The center provides a daycare facility.
So instead of them staying changed, we pick them up with a sanctuary bus and we bring them. But currently we don't have enough allocation to pick all the children, so we just pick a child maybe once a week and gives the child a chance to interact with the other children, and the mother also time to go out and feed for the child.
Susan Kamodo, an administrator here, says the sanctuary could use all the help it could get, as it does not charge parents for the services here. Any assistance from well-wishers and volunteers such as Valentine would go a long way in transforming the lives of these little boys and girls. There is a rescue center that takes in children who are abandoned. Like this one here was totally abandoned by his parents upon realizing that he had challenges the sanctuary's rescue center took him in.
We take care of about 80 to 100 children every given week.
The children's mothers are also offered employment opportunities here. There are special seats that are made of locally available materials such as old cartons and glue made of wheat flour. The mothers are hired to make the seats under supervision. Sabina Kananu has a 13-year-old daughter living with cerebral palsy.
Hawa watoto saa zingine wanakaa kwa nyumba bila kutoka nje kuota jua. Lakini tunawatengenezea hizi biti ambazo tunatengeneza kwa bitu, kwa raw materials like cotton.
The Metropolitan Sanctuary also offers satellite clinics where they try to reach out to children living with disabilities who do not live nearby and cannot easily access services at the center in Kamakwa. Carol Nderi, KTN News, Kamakwa, Nyeri County.